Good morning everybody and welcome back to Fylde. We've brought a little bit of sunshine with us to Blackpool and we're currently on Cookson Street. So the big building you can see straight in front of you is the Regent, now a cinema and a second-hand emporium and purveyor of goods. So this is kind of Blackpool massage and spa. Do I need to tell you? It's kind of the red light area of Blackpool. But I'm starting this little adventure here because this week, there you go, there's a lovely beautiful Blackpool Tower. Because this last week there's been some more bulldozers and diggers in action in Blackpool, and they've been knocking down Scrooges bar and the Reform gym. That's the word we're looking for. So you can see here they've already got rid of two kind of grotty bits on a very prominent corner. This is not actually connected to the... Ooh! Get me next time! This is not actually connected to the development that we're going to talk about this morning, but as you can see that lorry is coming to clear away the residue of the site. But what we are going to talk about this morning is what's happening from this next corner onwards, which is a revisit. It's a revisit a month or so later of the Phase 3 offices at Talbot Gateway, because this work is beginning to happen. Well, so this is... Is that on King Street? I can't quite read the road signs, even with my snazzy glasses on. But I must say there's quite a bit of work going off around here. I noticed that there's some scaffolding going up, and there's various buildings being tidied up and cleaned up, and not before time I might add. So this block here, on this corner where the hop-in is going to be a new office block, and it's going to be an office block occupied by apparently the civil service. Now you probably know that this is a big area of employment for the civil service, and they occupy quite a lot of the offices in this big building in front of us, which is Bickerstaff House. So there are Blackpool Council offices in there and various other things. There's some Blackpool College works as well. Let's have a nosy through the window before you don't want to look at me though, do you? What we're doing inside. Interesting. It looks like they're packing everything up. Packing up and clearing up. Let's see what they're doing in this one. Oh, another nosy through the window. I'm sure some of you have frequented this drinking establishment. Anyway, there's a 50 document outline plan which goes to the council tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th of March. I've got no idea what they're doing here. If I don't see anybody around, I would have asked. But they've got the generators making a racket, and I can't quite work out what all asbestos. There's obviously asbestos inside the building and they're clearing it out. That answers that then, which is not a surprise really, because it's such an old building. Anyway, we'll go over here because it's a longer shot and a better view of what we're trying to look at. So this plan is recommended for approval. And you might be able to see in front of you the piling rig as well. That's the Wilkinson site. So we're standing in the centre really of the Talbot Gateway development. So this building on the right is Bickerstaff House. Sainsbury's, you might have noticed the name on it, is this cream building with the curve on it. So that was Phase 1, and the restoration of Talbot Road car park, formerly the bus station. This is Phase 2, straight in front of us, and that's where the tram interchange is going in the new hotel. And this is going to be Phase 3. So it's a much better morning this morning for a bit of sunshine and a bit of a look at what... Do you know, I never realised you were so close to the town centre. that's St John's Church, and obviously I don't need to tell you that that's the tower. And one of the big benefits of this project when it's finished is that it's going to form a much better gateway into Blackpool town centre, because it's a bit grotty that bit, isn't it? I mean, you can't call it any other. Yeah, not an especially nice place at all, but it will be. It'll be nice when it's finished, is what I always say to my husband. So this building is going to be a 7-storey office block built at a cost of about £50 million, I believe they said. And it's going to include an office block and a separate health centre building. And the Hop is having its facade kept, and it's going to be backed by a new build dentist's building. And it's expected to bring 2,000 workers into the site. Now I'm just going to walk down here slightly because I've got a plan to show you. And if you saw the first video that we did back in the beginning of February on a cold grey morning, you'll remember this plan. But I'll show it you again nonetheless. So the Hop dates back to 1872, which is why they're kind of keeping it. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll walk over here, because I've just realised that the sun is in the back of the shot, and we don't want that, do we? So this is King Street that we're approaching now. And numbers 5 to 31, I believe, are going to be demolished. Let me just squeeze through this gap without getting my coat black bright. Ooh! Goodness me, got them a bit near together. Yeah, so the Hop dates back to 1872. So you can understand why there's kind of every effort being made to keep it. And this is King Street, I believe. Do you know, it's a source of frustration to me that there's no road signs anywhere you go. So this is King Street, and this is what's going to be demolished on this side. So it's numbers 5 to 31. Well, that's number 9. Asbestos removal. They're working in there. So all this is, on this side, is coming down. And I think these are as well, actually. Yeah, they've got, you can see the CPO notices on the doors there, look. So this is a record of what's going to be changed. So obviously King Street Dental Surgery is going to be the one that's going to have the swanky new building in the new Hop. So we'll walk around the back of here and then I'll show you this plan, because it's quite interesting to see what they're going to do. This is all going to be such a lot better, and a much better gateway into the centre of Blackpool as well. So here we're walking in the direction of Church Street. I didn't know the Royal British Legion was there. Quite a few people about this morning, actually. And this is on the right hand side, the side of East Topping Street car park, which was of course the site of the syndicate. And all this land is used as temporary car parking while it's waiting for its new uses. So that's the site of the syndicate as was. And then this is the car park at the side of King Street, where they're going to demolish the buildings. So now as we come round this corner, I can show you this plan and it's going to all make sense. Are you ready? Plan with the light on the right side. So obviously that's Talbot Road car park in front of us, without blinding you. So Sainsbury's, that's Talbot Road car park at the top of the pinky coloured triangle. So King Street is the one that we've just walked down, and that's going to be, which is, oh hold on, I need two hands, don't I? I'll tell you what, let's see if we can put it on the floor, shall we? Are you ready? Just a second. Let's do this practically. So King Street that we've just walked down is this one. So these buildings are the ones that we're looking at there. That's them. Talbot Road car park, Sainsbury's over there. So if you can imagine the shape of this plot of land, that is what they're building in the plot. So this is the building when it's going to be finished that you can see here. Talbot Road car park. And the pink line around there is the extent of the building site. So it's going to be fantastic. So this is the little bit that was on our left as we've just walked along King Street. And that is two separate pictures there, obviously, it's joint lane. So that's Talbot Road car park, council, Talbot Road car park and council. So that's what's happening. So it's going to all be very interesting. A lot more diggers to come. So obviously there'll be bulldozers and demolition galore going off, and you can see where we started this video. That's Reform Bar and Scrooges, which are not involved in this actual demolition itself, but it's part of the wider regeneration of this spot. So there you have it. I love that picture. That's Nomad Clan that did that. I think it's beautiful, that. So I hope you've enjoyed that little tour of redevelopment land in Blackpool this morning. And if you have, don't forget to give it a like. In fact, what we were saying about being so near to the town centre, that's the back of the Winter Gardens. Amazing. So don't forget to give it a like. Make sure that you've given it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell and you'll get notifications when we upload new videos. So that's it for this morning and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.